Hello everyone. So let's start making namak para. What is namak para basically? It's a fritter made with a dough. First we make the dough, then we roll it, cut it and then fry it. It's a very popular snack in India. Today we will be making two kinds of dough. One is the normal one, the controlled one, and the second one will be with the soy flour. So the first one which we are going to make, that's a normal whole wheat flour and a all purpose flour mix. And in the second demonstration you will also see there's soy flour in it. Alright, let us begin with making the dough with the normal method, the controlled one. For this we have 125 grams of atta or whole wheat flour, 125 grams of all purpose flour. Let's mix it together. In this we have taken some carom seeds, ajwain, whole cumin seeds, salt, baking soda, black pepper powder and some oil. Mix all of this together. And then you can add water. The recipe says 200 grams, but let's start again with 150 or 160 grams of water. Add water as much as needed, do not add extra water. I am going to transfer this onto my work area and then knead this properly. See, it's coming together and it's not sticking to my table. I am going to leave this for resting for again like 20 to 25 minutes. Now we are going to make the second dough for namak para. This one is exactly the same except that we have soy flour. Okay, the soy flour will go along with your whole wheat and all purpose. So let's mix all of this together. All the three kinds of flour will go together first, and then all your spices and the salt. Salt goes in, black pepper powder, baking soda, jeera or whole cumin seeds and ajwain. To this I am going to add oil first. Mix it with your hands and then add water. If you remember correctly, the soy flour, if you have soy flour in your recipe, it will take slightly more amount of water to knead. Once it becomes a ball, it becomes a one dough mixture, then we are going to transfer this onto our tabletop and knead. Let me transfer all of this into the table. Onto the table it goes, and then let's start kneading. So I have been kneading this dough for about 6 to 7 minutes. The dough is done. As you can see, it's not sticking to the table. So just roll it in the shape of a ball and then again rest it for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So the dough has been resting for approximately 20 minutes, the namak para dough. Before you start rolling it out, you have to heat the oil. Meanwhile, grab your bowl, the one which had your dough in it. See, the dough has rested properly. I am going to knead this just about like 5 seconds. Now what we have to do, we have to roll it flat, completely flat, and here the shape doesn't matter. You can roll in any shape. So quickly grab a rolling pin and then roll it. since it has some amount of baking powder, baking soda, it will puff up a bit. So I have rolled the sheet properly of the namak para. So you can now simply cut it with a knife, or if you have a pizza cutter, you can use that. Whatever works for you, doesn't matter. Okay. Let's start making these cuts. And drop them in oil. So we have already fried the namak paras. As you can see, there's light golden brown color on this. Let's quickly take them out on a piece of parchment paper which I put on the plate. So the parchment paper helps to absorb extra oil. If you wish, you can sprinkle a bit of salt on this while it's very hot. This is the one with the controlled method, the regular one. This has no soy flour. As for the second dough, the one which has high PDI soy flour, the dough has again rested for 15 to 20 minutes. We are going to knead this a bit and then take a small portion out of it and then just roll it again like we did for the last time. Gently lift them up, put them in the oil. So the high PDI soy flour namak para is done. We've finished frying it. Let's take them off the heat. Switch off the flame, always be very careful. Okay. Let me grab the previous plate and this one. So this is the one with regular method without the soy flour, and this is the one with soy flour. If you look closely, there is absolutely no oil in this. Like literally, I am astonished, there's literally no oil on this, and this one is full with oil. So this one has changed your paper completely, and this one has very little oil. If you can see, this absorbs less oil and the regular one absorbs more oil. To conclude, I would like to say that whenever you are frying anything, so the dough or the flour absorbs oil. If you use soy flour, high PDI soy flour into your dough, it will reduce the amount of oil absorbed by the dough. So you understood the benefit of using high PDI soy flour in your namak para and in the samosa. You can make exactly all your favorite items but with added benefits. So that was all about it. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you understood every bit of it. If you have any confusion, regarding the recipe or the ingredients or the method, if you did not follow anything, feel free to write to us. We will be more than happy to respond to you as much as possible. Thanks to you. This was Chef Abhijit Anand. I hope to see you soon again for yet another session. Bye bye.